Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, I already discussed about all that post related issues. In this video, I will show you how can manage your comments. Like if you go to our single page, that means the news details page, and into the news details page here, you get one of the things like there is our reader comments. And also there is option on the button as a name, email at the comments, and if you click on the submit, then all that comment will be display on here. So before display that comment, these comments should be approved by the admin. So how can create this type of functionalities from the backend? I will show you that things with the live example. So for doing this, first of all, we need to create one of the model, that is the comments model, and also I want to migrate it. So like if you go to our directory, so that is our directory, and particular that position, I just define the CMD. And now here, first of all, I just want to create one of the model, like I just define as a PHP artisan and make a model. And now I want to create one of the model as a comments. And also I want to migrate it, so I just define that hyphen and the M and click on the enter. So here our model is created successfully and created also the migration. So now we have to go to our site. Like right now we don't need this, I remove all the things from here. Okay, so now I have to go to our database. Like here there is a database, and into the database there is a migration, and into the migration here you can get one of the new migration for the create comments. Okay, so now I just select it, and default they have the two database field as an ID and another is the time spent. So right now I need another some of the field for our comment, like here where I just added some of the field on particular that position. First of all, I want to need a name. So here I just define that name, and name will be the string. So here I just define a string. And then I want to create another field for the comment. And this comment will be the long text. So here I just define that long text. Okay, I just define that long text. And also another field I want to define for the post ID, because comment will be related with the appropriate one of the individual posts. So here I just define the post underscore ID, and this post ID will be integer. Okay, so here I just define as an integer. And also another one I want to define as a status. Okay, so from this status actually we manage that these comments will be approved or not, and it's also will be the integer. So that is actually all the field. There is a name, there is a comment, and there is a post ID and the status. And now I want to save it. Like here I just click on the save all, and now I want to migrate it. So if you go to that position, so that is actually PHP artisan and the migrate. So I just define PHP artisan migrate. Now click on the enter. So here our table is now created. So if you go to our database, like here, so that is our database. Now I just click on the refresh, and now here you can see they have the new database table as a comment. So if you click on the comments, and here if you go to the structure, so that is the structure I just set up as a name, there is a comment, there is a post ID and the status. Now it's perfectly created all that field on particular that position. And now I want to create one of the button in our post. Like here there is actually with this post related all that comments I want to visible. For that reason I want to add another button as a comments button in our option area, so that is in our post list page. So right now I am to go to that page, like here, and that is our post folder, and there is a post list page. Okay, so now I open it, and into the post list here if you go to that positions, like that is our I just defined that things on here. There is an edit button. Okay, so right now I just copy it, and here I just add new one. I also define that same with the same permission. Okay, so right now I am not actually focusing that permission all that area. I will do that things later, and I already discussed about it, so I hope you can already well understand about it. Other than I also want to create some of the videos for this one, how that all the permission actually work. Okay, So for now I just copy that things from here and I just name it as a comment. And into the for the comment I just define one of the bootstrap class as a btn info. Okay, so here I just define as a btn info, and then also we have to create one of the URL for this one, like as a comments. So there is a comments, and into the comments here I just want to define on the page. So I just want to define with the back and then the comment, and also we have to define that things with the ID. And now if you click on the save all, like I just click on the save all, and if you now refresh that page, and now here you can see they have the another option is added on particular that position as a comments. So for the comments I just define as a btn info. So that is the things I define, that is actually the one of the bootstrap class. For the reasons you can see this button is the different color, there is a comment color. And then I want to create one of the controller for this comment. Okay, so for now creating that things, that is our directory, and here I just define as a php artisan make controller, and here I just name it as our comment controller. So if this controller also will be created in our admin folder, so here I just define that admin, and then I will just define that name comment controller, and here I want to create one of the plain controllers. So for now I just click on the enter. So here you can see that is a controller created successfully. So if you go to our page, like here, that is our in our admin folder, that means http admin, and here you can see there is a new controller is created as a comments controller. So now I just open it. So then I want to do here, I already defined one of the URL as a back comment, and also there is the ID. So now we have to create one of the route for this one. So if you go to that route, and here that is actually things. Okay, so it will be the get. So here I just copy it. I want to add new one, so that will be our comments. So here what exactly the things, that is the back and the comments. So I just copy it, and here after that I just define that comment. Okay, so for now I just define that comment. So right now we don't need that URL. So there is a comments and then the ID. So this will be our controller uses in our admin. I already created one of the controller as a comment controller. So I just copy it, and here in our comments controller I will create one of the method as the index method. Okay, and it should be showing as a comments list. So here I just define that comment, and here I just define that list. And also they have some of the permissions. So here you have to set some of the permission for this one, that is a comment list or comments view, whatever you want. So for now I just defining as a all, and then we have to create one of the page for this page list. Okay, that means all the comments will be visible. So this type of things. So for doing this in our, if you go to that position, so that is our admin view admin, and into the admin I just first of all create one of the folder, and I just name it as a comment. Okay, I just create one of the folder as a comment, and into the comment folder I want to create one of the list page. Now I just click on the save as, and I name it as a list.blade.php. Okay, so here I create it, and this page will be just like our post list page. So for now I just copy whole things from our post list page. Okay, so that is our post and that is a list page. So I just copy it, and here in our this list blade I just paste on particular that position. So here we have to customize it as per our demand. Okay, so I will do that things later. So I will continue this process, and in our next video I will show you how can customize your this list page, and also how can display all that field on particular that position. So in our next video I will customize it, and I will show you how can do that work. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.